The two of you arrange your plates of finger foods and find a secluded alcove to dig in. From here, the two of you are effectively away from the hustle and bustle of the gala proceedings, but have a clear view of the dance floor. Everyone seems to be having a good time, at least. You look between Jake, who has begun to stuff his face with food, and your own plate of pickings. Engage in small talk. You clear your throat to get Jake's attention away from the plate in his lap. He looks at you expectantly. Why? No, I don't want to get him all upset. And I shouldn't seem like I care about the felt. I'm gonna ask about family, because that's what people do on dates, I think. I don't know. I haven't been on one. Alright, I've met your cousins, so when are you gonna introduce me to Daddy? I think you're ready for that one? It's gonna be friggin' intense, to say the least. Why? Is your old man protective of his baby boy? What do you think? This might be lucky for you, but Pops is not present at the quite yet. You think he'd be scandalized at your choice of a date? Am I too rough around the edges for your high society upbringing? That's what you are, right? Some sort of scoundrel with a heart of gold. Heart. Doki doki. Kidding. Depends. Is that what you're into, Jake? I can be a bad boy. I'm just not sure Daddy would approve. Though you're willing to tease your date about it, you know that your extremely lucky Big Papa Lord English isn't already here. While Jake might not recognize you as a rival gang member, you're positive you won't escape the notice of the leader of the Felt, despite your low-key role within the Midnight Crew. You only hope that Lord English will continue to be absent for a little longer. So what about you? So what about me? I barely know anything about you, and I've been blabbing on and on about myself and others up until now. What do you want to know? Anything my date is willing to divulge. Divulge. I think it would be better if he said divulge. Alright. The carpet matches the drapes. Dirk. What? Dirk? Really? Yeah, really. You want to check for yourself? Dirk, you just want to get out of those pants. I'll hardly take your word for it, pal. What a date. You sure? Suit yourself. But the offer still stands. How about you, answer this one instead? What's your favorite hobby, I guess? If he mentions puppetry, he might creep out Jake. I look at rapping as more of Dave's thing, but I can see Dirk beatboxing, not rapping. I guess swordplay is the only thing I'd really pick because, well, his katana, man. His katana. You could say I'm pretty handy with swords. Really now, what sort of business is it fighting up close with blades? I'm the type that enjoys firearms. I would have never guessed. Anyway, you want to know about sword fighting? I don't have time for a crash course, but I can say I use the terrain to give me an advantage, since it's close combat. Still, it's my friend. So you fight up close and all, but get the jump on people? You sound like some kind of modern ninja. It's not exactly as intense as you are describing. I I think it makes you sound mysterious, like a star on a silver screen. Wow, that's some high praise from you, Mr. English. Well, everyone wants to be the hero, right? Being the hero is overrated. You don't have to be a hero to succeed. So you're more the vigilante type? That's a ridiculous way of putting it, but I guess that suits me better. I guess you're right. Why give a hoot if you're doing the right thing? A vigilante can still be a hero. I'm glad you think so. I hope that your opinion won't change. It looks absolutely spiffing on you, by the way. What? That coat? Oh, thanks. It's yours, actually. What? Is it really? I was wondering why it looked so familiar. Jake English, the most aware dude I know. Anyway, I'm a little surprised you aren't more upset about the fact that I jacked your stuff. Oh, well, I suppose I ought to be. But I don't really mind. It looks good on you, and it's not like you're going to ruin anything by wearing it. Yeah, lucky for you, I'm in the business of keeping this safe. You should really have been more careful, though. Gosh, Kansan! Gosh, Kansan it, Strider. It's only a coat, don't worry about it. Your date suddenly perks up as you follow his gaze to an extremely classy-looking dame slowly approaching your location. It's Snowman. That lady over there with the gams is an acquaintance that goes by the name of... by the moniker of Snowman. I should probably entreat her for a dance. I'm gonna wait. You decide to hang out in the corner while Jake dances. It's not that you couldn't find a dance partner if you wanted, or even that you aren't interested in dancing. You are just better able to keep an eye on Jake from here. As you sip some punch, you covertly watch him grin dashingly as he swoops around the floor with Snowman. At least you try to covertly watch him until your line of sight is blocked by a red bow tie and lime green suspenders. God damn it. Hey fucker, we're going to dance. No. Whoa there, man, I'm promised to another, you know? You're full of shit, Strider. Now let's go. It seems dancing with Caliborn is completely inescapable. He's got a clawed grip on your arm as he steers you to the floor. You scope around for Jake, but you are being thrown into twirls and swings almost immediately. This dude is pretty aggressive with you, but you can deal with his shitty dance games. It's just that you want to find Jake. You don't actually mind dancing with this douche, but you do mind that it is making you lose track of Jake. Caliborn immediately goes into this awkwardly aggressive shy mode, like dancing with you is something incredibly obscene, and it's totally turning him on. It would be vaguely amusing to mess with in any other situation, but you have a majorly important job to do right now. Except you can't seem to locate your target, and every time you start to glance around, Caliborn is there with an angry hiss. Mind if I cut in, cousin dear? Thank God. Jake wastes no time in pulling you off the dance floor away from his fuming cousin. He leads you upstairs to a balcony. Some date you are, Strider, a real peach, scampering off as soon as I turn my back. What do you have to say for yourself, I'm definitely not gonna say nothing. I missed you. You can't blame me, Jake. I was lonely. I missed you. Heavens to Betsy, we just met. Oh, really? I don't even know. You genuinely missed me that much? I missed you more than anything. Oh, wait. Wait, what? What? I was exaggerating. It's a shame. I feel like I have to jump through hoops to tell. I can't see your eyes. When Jake's hand cups your cheek, you are understandably surprised. But he only uses the hand to hold your face still while he tugs away your shades and grips them tightly in his hand before shoving them into his suit. Is this better for you? Can you tell what I'm thinking now? Maybe a tad, but you're still a terrible date. Not maybe next time. You saying I suck? Nah. I hope I can convince you otherwise. After all, if romance is a book, we've only just written the first page. Oh wow, Mr. Strider. If it was your intent to make me swoon, it worked. To give your heart some severe dokies. That was the plan. And you got one. Pardon? Never mind, it might be a little ahead of your time. Oh, alright. After the conversation lulls, you nudge him playfully, and he looks at you a moment before nudging back, smile appearing on his face. Though it is difficult for you to judge how the entirety of the night has been going, right now, in this moment, Jake seems pretty content to be at your side. While you sit in comfortable silence, you're aware of him sneaking some intrigued glances at your orange eyes, and when you finally turn your head to catch him in the act, he starts to blush. Your heartbeat increases in response, and when you subconsciously raise a hand to your chest, the pulse drumming under your fingers reminds you of how this started. There's something important you need to tell Jake.